Hello, today welcome to another episode. Today, this episode is all about Nmap, a tool in Kali Linux that is used to scan network for host app detection and ports openings, and yeah, for information gathering, we call it reconnaissance. So today I'm on Kali Linux virtual machine in my laptop. So I have a bunch of applications here because it's too small, you cannot see. But it's a question. So let me just open the question. So this is a question that is given in a video recording. Identify, describe, explain, and demonstrate how you can use one of the Kali Linux tool for security assessment. So I decided to go for Nmap to do the demonstration. So like I said, it is a tool in Kali Linux that you can use to scan for hosts, ports opening, host app, whether the host is up, whether there are some ports open. It's like you use to scan vulnerability in the network. So I have here virtual machine, Kali Linux virtual machine. So what I will do is, I have also gotten some steps that I'm going to follow. Step one, I'm going to scan for um, the basics of using Nmap. So for instance, example, I have Nmap with this target IP address, but I'm not actually going to use this target IP address because it's just a fabricated one I did. I don't know whether it's up or it's not. So, but I scan for an IP address that I know is up. So um, I'm going to be using that IP address. So what is that? Is that this command perform a basic scan on the specified target. So I'm going back to Kali Linux and open terminal. So I don't know if I can expand this. Let's see. Um, oh no. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's great. So yeah. So this is so great. Let me increase this a little bit. So right. So I'm going to be using this. So the first thing, like I said, I'm going to start from the basics because I have like up to step 8. How you can step 8 says that you save the output to a file and then you can use like the cat to display it, or you want to use it for future use, you can save it to a file that you can view it later. So that is basically what I'm going to do. So the first command is to run an nmap. So with my IP address that I have, oh sorry, nmap. Oh, why am I making typing mistakes? So my IP address I'm going to use is blocking my ping. So I have to bypass that by using the capital PN, that's capital PN, to bypass um the ping blocking so that I'll be able to get results. So to do that, I have the capital PN, then I will have my IP address that I know is up. So I'm going to use that one, 192.168.0.19. So then I'll press enter. So this is going to give me some results, right? You see, um, start starting nmap at this seconds. This is, I'm not going to be reading all these things, but you know what I'm doing. So the nmap scan report for this IP address is host is up, right? The host is up. I know that the host is up, and I have some ports that are open and the states and the services. So here you have the port 135, which is a TCP/TCP. I have port 139, is also a TCP port. Um, 445, right? So the state is saying open, all of them is open. And then I have some services that is running. I have this one is a NetBIOS, this one is a Microsoft. So this kind of give me a clue that this particular IP or host is running on a Windows operating system. But we are going to get to that later. So right, that's the first basic scan that I've done, and I've gotten some information which tells me the ports that have been open on the system. So the next one is to scan for a specific port. Let's see if there are some specific ports that is open here. So I'm going to use the Nmap. So I'm not actually going to like be typing, because when you type a command in Kali Linux, you just use your keyboard up and down arrow keys to. You can go back to the previous command and edit it, and you don't have to be typing it again. So in this, I'm going to scan for the specific port. So I will still leave this because it's blocking my IP addresses. So I'll leave it. Probably is going to be all over the commands that I'll be doing. So the other thing I'm going to add is to add the -p, which is the specified ports I want to see. So I want to see if I have port 80, which is HTTP hypertext transfer protocol, and I have hypertext transfer protocol secure. So this is the hypertext transfer protocol because that one is the unsecure one. So I have the secure one, which is 443. So these two, I want to see if they are also open or they are available. So I will do this and I'll press enter and see. So here you can see I have the port state and service. So I have port 80, which is filtered HTTP, right? And Nmap's port on this host is up. I have port 80, it is filtered. And so I have two hosts, two IP addresses, host app. So in this, you see I have this port 80 that is available. It is filtered. The service is HTTP, but I don't have HTTPS open. So right, so that's why I did not get one. But I have on this port 80. So I know, yeah, that's another information that I've gathered. So that is it. You are going to use the Nmap. If your IP address is being blocked, then you have to use the PN then to bypass the blocking. If not, anytime you run, there's going to say that your ping is being blocked or something like that. So I've gotten another information like that. So you see, the first one I only had this. So, but I want to see if this specific, if I'm looking for some specific ports to see if they have open. So this is what I could have added. Like let's see. Let me see if this port is part port port 25 and port 22. Let's see if they're up, right? So you can see now those ports, so fail to resolve this, fail to resolve that, and so you see those things, I don't think they are up. So Nmap um, cannot resolve them. So let's move on to the next one, the third one. So this third one, I'm going to scan all ports, right? Basically, what we are doing, we start from the top and we are going down small, small. So these are the steps you can follow to scan for more. So this one, I'm coming to scan for all the ports to see if all the ports have been opened. So I'll go back to my cell and then go here. So and delete. I'm going to delete this. I don't need them. So instead of this allowing only the dash p, what I'm going to do is to add another dash at the back of the P, right? So this is like to scan all the ports. So you just like basically everything. So let me enter and wait a little bit and see if I'm going to get some results. So because it's going to scan all the ports, probably it's going to take a little bit of time. So let me pause and see if I can get some results out of it, because it's going to take a lot of time. Welcome back. So upon scanning the port services using this, all the ports, you see the ports that I have that have been opened. You see them. I have port 505040. Opened by unknown. Yeah, I have something called, this is so interesting, Pando Pop. I don't know what that means. It's opened. You see, I have a lot of ports that have been opened. You see, it's so interesting. So this is the scan. I've scanned all the ports to see all the ports that are open. But something is still missing here, because I don't have port 80 that is showing here that it's open. But when I scan the previous, you see it's telling me that it's filtered. So these are the open ports that I'm using. Some of them have the services are known, Microsoft NetBIOS and those kind of things. This is kind of interest me. Pando, I don't know. Yeah, so that's so good. And this is these are unknown. I don't know a lot of ports. Yeah. So let's move on. I'll go to let's go to the next one. This scan for the version information. So I'm going to scan for the versions information. So this says that this command detects services version running on open ports. So let's see what are the services that are running on those open ports, right? And this we are going to use the dash S capital V, the version to do that. So let me use this and go back here and take this one. Then I'll say SV. So this is all that you need to do, and then I'll press enter. So upon doing that, you see I have the open ports. This is so interesting, and the version. This is what I'm looking for, right? So here I have Windows, Microsoft Windows RPC. I don't know what that means. So, but this basically tells me that I'm running, this particular host is running on a Windows system. Yeah, that is all that you can deduce from that. So you see, this is so interesting. We are looking for this particular aspect of it, the version that these open ports are running on, and they say the OS info is Windows. Yeah. So the next one is we are going to, this is OS detection, but I'm not sure this is gonna give us the right thing, because um yeah. So but let's see what happens. So I'm going to do this, and we want to detect which OS is this IP address is running on. So press enter. Right, there's a warning, no targets were specified. Mm, mm. Nmap 0 IP address, host is up, and no target was specified. So 0 host scan. Let's see the target. The target is 192 days, right? Supposed to give me. Alright, but you get the concept, so that is how you are going to use that one. So let's move to the last one. No, aggressive scan. I love this one too. This aggressive scan is use the dash A, so it just gives us everything like we have been scanning for. So it's going to give us everything that we scan, the version, the ports, and those things, right? So let me do this, and instead of this I'll say capital A and press enter. So you see, basically it's giving me the same information that I'm looking for. Everything here is being given, um, the host and those kind of stuff. So yeah, you see, I've basically scanned for um, all the services and the versions using the aggressive scan, which is specified by the capital dash A. So it's give me the results and it's give me some scripts, um, dates, then date, and then some other security mode and those kind of stuff, message send, sign in, enable but not required, and those kind of things. So these are some of the things the aggressive scan can give you. Um, aside the versions and those things, it's going to give you some script added to this. So like we have the aggressive scan done. So we are going to now save the results to a file that we can use later. So, and that is the final one we are going to use right now. So I'm going to use instead of that's A, I'm going to use that's O, then N. Then I have like scan scan dot txt scan.txt. So I'm saving whatever that I scan to this particular file scan.txt. So I'll hit enter. Right. So you see, I have this resource here that is saved to the scan.txt. So if I run the ls, you see I have my scan.txt here, right? So if I want to see what is inside, or if I want later to see the scan results I've done, so I'll just run this command, the cat scan.txt, and hit enter. So voila. So whatever that I scan here at the first, you see them is inside that scan.txt. So yeah, that is it. So basically that is the um, assignment that I was doing, and thank you for watching. Watch out for more. Thank you.